What's up, grade 8 students? I'm Algrave. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing for you guys week 1, lesson 1. We did a 4-move sequence and combined 4 different moves into one capoeira sequence that looked like this. Escape Capoeira, attack Ponteira, fake your AU, and come across, throw a martelo. Now let's break that down step by step, okay? The first move is an escape. It's a level change in order to avoid the attack of an opponent. Step 1 of the escape is I bring one foot, leg, next to another. As I do so, I lower my body and create as small a shape as possible. As you can see, my legs and back are bent to get low in order to avoid, but I also have one arm to protect. Remember, a kick is going past my head here, so I don't want to be here where I can get clipped in the cheek or the ear, right? I need to be here using my arm to protect, so that if I do get hit, it's on this solid part of my back here or into my arm, not my head. This backhand here, that's hard to see, that's what I got for balance, okay? Knees together, feet together for balance, and nice and responsively, I can step back up. So to train this, you can train it side to side, condition your legs very well. Now remember, the transitional part of this movement is a solid parallel or a solid cadeira, which is this middle stance. So after my escape, I'm going to come back up to that middle stance. But I don't spend any time here because that foot placement was just a setup for the Ponteira. Now the Ponteira kick is I extend straight forward and I try and plant the ball of my foot right through someone's chest. Boom! Okay? Now the way I do this kick, step 1 is bring the knee up and lean back. Step 2 is extend the foot as far as I can while keeping balance. Bang. This is a long range strike. Your legs are your longest limb. So you want to hit the person as far away as you can. So in order to do that, what I have to do is lean back to counterbalance the extension of my leg. That involves a lot of core engagement, a lot of hip engagement to throw this kick. Bam. To train it, I recommend training from a ginga position. Ponteira. Lunge, ginga, ponteira, ginga, ponteira, ginga, ponteira, ginga. From the front here, bang, we'll do this one from parallel, bang, parallel, bang, parallel. One thing that helps is the arms. I counterbalance, bang, and back, bang, and back. When my left leg goes forward, my right arm crosses slightly to help me keep my balance because my left arm dips. Same thing from the other side. I'm going to bring my right arm back and left arm forward. Bang, back, bang. Now remember last piece of advice. Engage that quad, okay? Create a nice solid structure out of your leg as you lean back and kick. If you're ever going to use this, you want your leg to be nice and stiff when it connects. Now, we have our 2 movements, right? Escape, stand up, attack. From here, I come back to my parallel. When the next movement is meant to be a fake acrobatic. A very common movement in capoeira as an acrobatic is a cartwheel. Okay, we use this to move around a lot and express ourselves by throwing different combos that are very aesthetic. Okay, if you combine that in a capoeira game, you are winning, basically. And the way I'm gonna, but I know a lot of us are in bedrooms, a lot of us are in living rooms, so a good way to train this is basically to train a fake AU and try and exhibit as much body control as I can. So, how do I do that? after the pontera, bang, I'm going to be placing my foot and I'm going to turn my hips to go up for this fake. Now, as I get low, I have to bend to get low to the ground. That much is a guarantee. But when I push up to fake, to make it look the nice, look the best, feel the best, and to engage the maximum amount of muscles and muscle control, I want to straighten everything. Bang! Even that little pause, that little second there, is really engaging a lot of muscles. It's a lot of exercise, it's a lot of engagement, it's a lot of firing nerve cells, it's a lot of muscle engagement, and it feels really cool and looks not bad either. The length of time, play with it, right? If you want to be really small, just quick, that's cool. But the further you send this leg, maybe perhaps even go both legs up. That's all up to you, but remember the acrobatic component, when I'm putting my weight on my hands, the goal is to straighten myself out. I curl myself in for the escape. I lean back and extend my foot to the front. I turn my hips, I straighten myself in the air, and I'm dropping back to the center. Now the fourth and final movement is the martello kick. Okay, the martello kick is actually quite a complicated kick when you look at it in detail, but I'm going to try and get through each piece. Step one, the martello begins on the ground with your base foot. The foot has to turn, okay? And as it turns, that momentum travels upwards through the body. First it goes into the hip, as my hip comes forward. Then it goes into the knee, as the knee heads towards my target. And finally, when the foot extends, I throw my foot at my target and I switch my arms to keep my balance. Bang, and back. So think of it like 4 steps, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend and switch. Don't forget to switch those hands. If you keep your hands stiff as you throw the leg, it's going to send you off balance. The only way to keep that balance is to switch the hands. Boom. And back. And also remember, your target's out in front of you, okay? I'm not doing a can-can. I'm not kicking anybody over there. I'm kicking right straight forward. Boom. Right? My opponent's in front of me. Always picture your target as you kick. So once again, step 1, turn the foot. Step 2, sink the hip. Step 3, raise the knee. 4, kick and switch. Bang. Bang. Foot, hip, knee, kick. Foot, hip, knee, kick. Foot, hip, knee, kick. Very good. Now let's put everything together, both sides, real slow. I escape. Capoeira. I stand up, attack, pontera. Base myself, throw my fake AU. Turn the foot, sink the hip, raise the knee, martello. Back to the base. Other side, I escape down. I rise up, 1 step and attack. I base myself again, turn my hips, fake AU. Base myself again, foot, hip, knee, kick. Very good. I'm gonna run a couple through for you, okay? Nice and slow, so you guys can see what it looks like with the momentum maintained. Ready. And if you want, you even add the ginga to begin. Throw a couple gingas. And we begin. Escape. Attack. Fake. Change the hips. Turn the body. Martello. Boom. Let's escape. Stand up. Attack. Turn your hips. Fake. Bring your body across. Martello. 2 more times. Down. Up. Kick. Turn. Fake. Turn the hips again. Across. Martello. Last one for me. Down. So the kick forward. Turn the hip, fake. Base yourself, turn the hips across again, martel. And back to center. All right, guys. I hope this helps your review process. Remember, the key to learning this type of stuff is repetition, right? Nobody learns complicated skills by just 1 or 2 tries. Try and set a goal. Okay, I'm gonna do this 5 times, I'm gonna do this 10 times, I'm gonna do this 20 times. And that is how you imprint it on your nervous system. That's how you start to feel more and more comfortable with the movements. Good luck. Next tutorial video will be the combination and the sequence that we're gonna do next week. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.